Hello, my beautiful Cancers. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, this is Divine Light, and today we're going to be diving into your money, career, finance, and success story for the next 12 months. I'm going to start off by pulling your symbols. These are going to give us a general idea what's coming your way and maybe what's leaving your life. Then I'm going to move on to your coffee cup and saucer. Following that one, we're going to have a detailed tarot message and clarifications. And finally, Spirit's message, as well as a small little sigil that you can cultivate into your day-to-day life in order to manifest your heart's desire. This reading is intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Cancer. So if you have any of those in your chart, it can resonate with you. And before I start, I would like to remind you, if you go on to enjoy this reading, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe and become a member of this beautiful soul community. Let's jump in right away. Let's see what's coming your way. I see some tears of joy actually falling out of your cup right here. Seems like you're going to be receiving some good news. And even though the timeline seems like within 7 months, I feel like it is going to happen much sooner. It can be 7 weeks or 7 days. And I kind of see here there's a dot, like a period here. Your cup looks beautifully clean. So you're not going to be having, if you're struggling with things, that is going to be washing away. That can be actually the tears of joy. Actually, something popped here as well. So can be a source, news, something that is unexpected coming forward, because this actually happened unexpectedly to change the course, the direction of the things happening in your life. Okay, let's see, in a positive way. We have time to go out and have fun. Seems like here you're going to have a very fun and exciting year. Dolphin, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. And the thing that you have done in the past can be an investment, or maybe something you put on the side. Another thing here too is actually what you put out is what you get back. Maybe you did a favor to someone and that is coming back multiplied to you. Grapes, because they are in abundance, every grape has a seed, which is actually indicative of a growth opportunity. While you're having fun, you might even receive some inspiration that will have like a long-term success for you. Maybe it's going to be bringing like a long-term structure. I already have a fan here. The fan is romance celebration party. Romance can be in the sense of when you're having financial security, you will have time to romanticize your life and maybe even do the things that you always wanted to do, but they were far away from you because that was the distance because of the financial restraint. Seems like that gap is closing down. The hand can be a helping hand in need of help, assistance, and guidance. I feel like this is a helping hand coming forward. There's a W inside of the hand. This can be in someone's first name or the last name, or this can even be a place that you want to travel. I see here, I know I see symbols everywhere, like number 4 in Roman numericals. This hand can be coming forth maybe within the 4th month, the April time, okay? Let's get back to the cup. What I see here is initially there's a massive crowd gathering around you within the first 3 months here. Maybe you are actually stepping into this crowd as well, but this crowd is made for you. This means that this is like a soul contract here existing. Maybe you're coming together with compatible energies, or this is like an education opportunity for you. Maybe you're going to a seminar or gathering up with people that are compatible with energies. This kind of looks like fish here, a lot of fish. This can be like a financial gain environment, okay? Maybe you are stepping into a new company that has a lot of opportunities, a lot of growth opportunities here. You're growing with the people. I see someone smiling here. This person smiling can be someone who has a lot of optimism within them, maybe reflecting that back onto you. And I see another W here. W can also mean a victory, a win. You might be winning something. And but with a crowd, this is going to happen. We're going to clarify with the tarot. I feel like maybe if the 3 of Pentacles comes forward for you, this indicates maybe you're going to create a team or you're going to be working with a team. This can be a business investment, or if you have any like creative ideas, you can actually expand on that by getting inspired by people. I see here there's an eye. The eye is clear. Kind of reminds me the eye of Ra. It doesn't really have like the bottom part of like the handle it has. Ra is the sun god. It is sun is optimism. It can be, like I said, there's a leader here. Leo is the sun, represented by the sun. We can connect those together. This can be like a Leo that's coming into your life, maybe who is knowledgeable about certain things. And this person can be breaking free from the crowd as well. And you might also have Leo on your chart, by the way. This is intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So you might have Leo on your chart, and that can be guiding you towards some free, like breaking from the crowd. Maybe you are entering into a crowd, you're working in a place, or you're retiring, but maybe the ideas that you're picking up from this crowd, the inspirations that you're getting, because I see another eye here. I feel like this eye is someone already established something and you're following that their guidance, and maybe you are in working for them, and the ideas that you're catching up from these people is going to be actually useful for you in the other things that you step into. It doesn't have to be one-on-one connected to the same type of business that you're actually picking up from one thing and applying to another. It doesn't have to be the exact same thing that you're doing, but it can be a creative energy that already formed an idea and you're maybe following that up. You're maybe like creating your own vision. I can also indicate vision with the ideas that you're picking up from this crowd, okay? I see there's a legal paper showing up between the 4th and 5th month. This can be a legal accomplishment. First of all, maybe a court order that you have been waiting for, or even like an offer regarding a home. I say a home because I see like a slight silhouette of like a roof right there and a key inside of the roof. I know it's a little too bright, but yeah. So this can be like an offer for a home. Maybe you are offering something for a home that you want to buy. And I see there's like a butterfly over here above all of these things, details. Butterfly is actually a metamorphosis. So small butterfly, but it's going to be a big leap forward for you. I see there's a massive whale under all this stuff. So whale can be an organizing spirit, can be a spirit animal, as well as we have the dolphin. Dolphin is usually more about fun, and whales all about structure. So this can be your business ideas coming to life, or maybe getting financial support from a big institution. Whale can symbolize whales, not whales. Whales as an animal can symbolize, as a mammal, can symbolize someone who has actually massive power in a calm nature, helper hand, and they're going to give you a direction. They're going to give you an idea. The butterfly here is the butterfly effect, basically. There's going to be a metamorphosis happening in your energy when it comes to the way you see money, the way you treat money, the properties, how you can create wealth into your life. And it is going to have the butterfly effect. The events can start happening towards like the 4th, the 5th month of May time. But it is going to have like a big changes here. I see like there's a person rising here, but I also see kind of like a flowers blooming out of the fertile soil. Okay, so your mind has like a fertile soil, the plants, the seeds that you planted to it, it is going to have a massive potential. But I feel like here, if there's hesitation, maybe you're retired, maybe you're working somewhere and you're hesitating, your ability to make things happen. I feel like with the metamorphosis, the inspiration you're picking up from the first crowd that you're entering into will be changing the course of those things. Like whatever it is that you're not feeling confident about, the confidence will come to you. Because I usually watch this kind of before I record videos, I get inspired. Like Bob Proctor, for example, he has a lot of videos about like how to manifest money, how to grow money, attract it. And one of his ideas are like when you start attracting it, when you change your mindset, and it just starts flowing like in avalanches. Okay, so I feel like that can be the metamorphosis happening in your energy, and then it is going to start flowing in avalanches here. I see there's a person, there's a male figure with a hat, kind of like the long hair. They might have a little bit like a hunchback. Hunchback can symbolize this person actually carried a lot on their back throughout the years. Can be a mentor, can be someone that you're going to be working together again. Maybe like working together, when I say, it doesn't have to be like going inside of an office, maybe an energy, maybe their inspiration you're going to be work together with, you're going to be inspired from their teaching, or their life story. They're actually those kind of things as well. So this can be someone who will be helping in that front. I feel like right after the metamorphosis, they're going to show up in your life. And I see another person here. You see the eyes are actually like swirling. So this game there, you might have like come across two different people. One of them might be seen in lighter nature. The thing is, this can be even like bosses, people that you're working together with. One of them might be seeming friendly, but their eyes are swirling. I feel like they might have something happening behind those eyes. And the other one seems like in a darker silhouette. However, even though they seem that way, this person might have much better effect on you. I see a letter M on the back of this person, like Matthew, Mary. It can be a masculine, female as well. That can be in the first name or the last name of this person coming forward. The other one has a T, like Timothy. S can be there, like Sammy, Samuel can be in their first name or the last name as well. You can differentiate these people. This can be also opportunities if you're looking for a new job, or maybe like expansion of the finances. This can be an opportunity coming into you. There are two different options coming to you. And this person has like number 8 on their back here. They have a pet duck, and the duck is carrying the number 8. Duck indicates someone motherly, compassionate, loving, protective. So this person might have some people actually supporting them as well. Number 8 indicates material satisfaction. Number 0 indicates the new beginning, okay? There's a legal paper after the discussion, whatever it is that's happening between you and these people. If you're looking for a new job, this can be like a negotiation, new home, maybe you're purchasing from someone, you know. Afterwards, like I said, the fertile soil is actually going to give birth to amazing ideas here. You're rising from the ground like a big plant. I mean, I know plant sounds a little weird, but think of it in the sense of that you're growing massively, like a goddess here. And the goddess has like a little Taurus, I was going to say bull next to her. So this is not about gender, by the way. It is about like the creativity. Bull indicates masculinity. Your creative juices flowing, you're taking massive action, and that will bring a lot of like successful ideas which will be executed as well. It's not going to be only like staying on the air. You're gonna have opportunity to execute them. I see number 10 here, 1 and 0. This can mean something to you. 10 can be a number specific to you. It's coming forward during the timeline of 9 September 10 maybe. It can mean something. And I see another thing here. There's actually a pot boiling, like the teapot though. In British culture, in Eastern cultures, this tea is a very important structure. Okay, that actually invites tea and coffee too, but tea, everybody has tea in the morning, afternoon, during the dinner, after the dinner. It's like a common thing in the cultures. So the tea is boiling here indicates actually gathering, conversations, coming together with people and sharing the day, sharing the experiences. And I feel like there's another crowd here gathering up and continuing towards the next year as well. And you're starting with a crowd too. The crowd can be finding your own element, finding your own people, and maybe even having a great conversation with them. Another thing here is like the value. Money comes through value, the value that you provide to the world. And I feel like here, this can be a skill that you have, because that's conversational skill that you can think about, or any handmade skill as well. Like when I'm looking at this fan, this can be like a hand stitching, hand doing something, but it is going to be conversational, okay? Or maybe you have to talk about what you're planning. That's another thing, because the teapot boiling can symbolize that. Maybe putting the word out there and sharing it with people will multiply the energy of manifesting what you're desiring here, okay? And this crowd can be, if you're selling anything, if you have a product, attracting those people into your life. If this can be like a source abundance, a tree of life growing in your life. When you put out there what you're desiring, it is going to actually grow and expand, and it's going to have the opportunity to come back to you multiplied. Okay. Let's get into your plate now. If you have a question, desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be for that. I see there's a person here who has like a needle, kind of looks like a narwhal. I think narwhals have that kind of like a needly thing on top of their head. Your desire coming really fast, by the way. It even has like a chunk of money at the end of it. So the thing is, what you're desiring may be like having financial comfort, and that can come through maybe finances growing. You might want to have something that will bring you peace that might actually attach to this kind of financial, because this is like about money and career. And I see like some sort of like expansion, and I see someone actually holding here a sword, maybe the sword of justice, the second desire. If you have any such thing happening, maybe injustice happened at your workspace or something that is not really pleasurable for you, I feel like that is also going to be resolving. And because it just came as a second desire out of nowhere, it can be coming through out of nowhere, unexpectedly, unexpected resource. Okay. Let's get back to this narwhal energy. I feel like this is a person here. I see sometimes like I think his name is Brandon something. On Instagram, there is this guy. He is Inuit, and I think he is. I don't want to be so like ignorant when it comes to that. And he actually has a mukbang with his mother. They eat this kind of like narwhals and raw fish, basically. So then I looked it up. Like I didn't know what narwhal is. It's not a common thing. It is actually, it looks like a unicorn, and they say that unicorns are like a myth came from the narwhals. Okay, and it has like this horns on top of its face, its head. This is actually reminds me of that. So I'm gonna go with the energy of the fish here. It's a big fish. It's abundant. It's can be used in multiple ways. So like the people are benefiting, and thank you for their sacrifices though, so as well. But the thing here, what's coming into your life, let's focus on that. The third month, this can be a person who has a lot of resources in their head. This can be you being resourceful. Another thing with the fish energy, it means money basically in this kind of readings. Horn can be symbolizing the sword energy, cultivating the intellect, logic, and also like using your mind power to manifest things into your life in abundance. Okay. And this is outside of your comfort zone. This is going to be an idea that you never executed before, or maybe you have been thinking about it, but you never stepped outside of that boundary before. But it seems like it has something. It is carrying energy of wealth for you, okay? And I see even a claw here. You are the Cancer, you're the crab, so you have a claw. You can grab things with a claw. So this is actually, if this is an idea keep popping into your head that you're not really executing, this is something that you need to reach out and grab. It's custom made for you, okay? I see here there is actually a horseshoe type of energy. Horseshoe is a very good signal. Horseshoe means wealth, abundance, also good luck coming into your home and house space. So it's it's like the beginning of the year. You might get some good gifts coming to you. And I see there's a man's face here. This can be a person. There are two people actually back to back, maybe family members coming forth and delivering this to you. I want to say family members, but I don't feel like this can be chosen families as well, because it's not in your heart space. So you might not have like a bloodline with these people, okay? Let's get to your tarot now. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, it's good to focus on that one so we can get clear answers. First, we're going to be looking into your current financial situation. Then we're going to move on to your area of opportunity. What's the risk about that? And then how you should be moving forward. Let's dive in and see what's happening there. Wheel of Fortune. So I'm going to go with the idea that this is what can happen in your current financial situation if you follow your intuitive guidance and those inspirations coming to you. A fresh new start or the end of delay, sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, a travel or a new vehicle. I saw a new home. This can be indicative of somewhere outside of your comfort zone. Maybe you have to travel. Another thing with the wheel energy is this is actually you're on the brink of making something happen or something coming, a blessing coming into your life, okay? So if that's the case, and if you are about to give up, you might be 3 feet away from the gold. If you have read the Think and Grow Rich, in the beginning of the book, there's a story of a man who actually gave up 3 feet away when he was like digging for gold. And then because it was a long time and he spent a lot of energy onto it, he just sold all his devices and everything. And he was 3 feet away from the gold. And the guy who sold him the stuff to found the gold. And he actually had his own gold mine afterwards. So I feel like you have that energy here when it comes to actually making things happen. If this is a new job or a business, something that you're trying to grow, you might be on the brink of actually starting to like hit the jackpot, okay? And I see here the area of opportunity is in the destruction, basically transformation, the tower coming forward. So you might have to restructure the things, okay? Like I said, if the pathway that you're going is not working out as of right now, you might have to turn your gaze or change the ways you're doing things. Because like another day I was watching one of the Antonio Robbins like lectures, and he says that like most of the time we're doing everything right, okay? And you probably are doing everything right when it comes to money, when it comes to growth, business, structure, looking for a new job. Maybe you're doing everything right, but there's a simple change needed in your resume or CV will change everything, okay? Or maybe like if there's something, for example, when you go to different countries, they have different structure for looking for a job in with the resumes and the CVs. So maybe you are in America. In America, they don't use pictures most of the time, but when you go to Europe, you have to put your picture in there. Like this can be like a difference that you're looking for that you need to actually dive into. That requires maybe knowledge, but transformation here is actually a significant change that needs to be made. But I feel like it is going to be because the structure is not destructed, because this is a tower moment, but it's not destructed. So it is suggesting that you can do this change incrementally, one step at a time, and that will get you to where you need to be, okay? Because the restoration here is actually done by like brushes and such. It's not with the hammer and like a big machines and such. They're done with like very small undestructive tools, okay? A significant life experience that requires changes to be made, powerful and often unexpected revelations. That's the good part of it. Breaking free of procrastination and releasing old belief system. That's also a good suggestion. Why? Because like if you believe you can, you can. And if you believe you can't, you cannot. So if there's something that you feel deep down there, even though you want it so much, but you don't believe it's possible, it's time to just bring that to the surface. Who told you that it's not possible for you, okay? Just distract that idea. If it doesn't belong to you, let it go. That can be the transformation that you're having here. The risky area is maybe you're going to be going into this thing with too much fire. King of Wands energy is Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Maybe you are dealing with. This can be someone adventurous, maybe not really considering the afterthought, what's going to happen afterwards. This can be a partner that you're dealing with, or someone maybe you're working together with in an industry. This can be a boss who doesn't think what's going to happen the next step, and they cannot even fathom what's going to happen. Maybe that's why they're causing this destruction or like massive transformation. Seems like that's the risky part, but he is half. So what you can do is you can be the feminine power to use your creativity and just again, one step at a time. I feel like that's the energy here rather than just jumping into things into both feet. This can be someone actually jumping into things, or the risky area is you being that way, not considering the what's going to happen next. Okay, so how you can overcome this, we're going to get some clarifiers, but you can plan it out, okay? That's the best start, and then the things can actually evolve by itself. Motivational, inspiring, theatrical, ambitious. That too much ambition can cause you not to see the future basically clearly. Take a leadership role, step into the spotlight, public speaking, keep your eyes on the big picture. There you go. Communicate your vision. Don't be sensitive to criticism. Public speaking, take a leadership role. Maybe that's the risky part that you don't want to do. But it is suggested that if you do that, you're going to actually be leading to, like we have the crowd. There's also a crowd in here in your heart space as well. So there are people maybe needing your advice. Okay, if you can, maybe you should put it out there. And the final result is 9 of Cups. This is beautiful energy. The genie is coming out of the magic lamp here. And I also saw a teapot. Teapots kind of looks like magic lamp as well. It's your wishes coming true, basically. Wishes come true, your dreams become reality, a magical time of life, good fortune, faith in the universe that everything will be well and will be well. This is actually one of the best readings, guys. I feel like so excited about this. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Everything that you desire. Health, wealth, love, opportunity. We have actually an eagle opening its wings right here, like flying freely. We have the peace here. Heart indicates love. This is angelic help. Pardon me. This is actually the dove actually bringing peace. We have the gems, all kinds of gems, and that can be the wealth and luxury and abundance that is also manifesting in your life, okay? Let's see what this wheel means. Two of Cups, love. Okay. Follow your heart's desire. That's what the wheel suggests here. Your current situation is actually going to evolve into something that you would love to be a part of. You're going to love your life, basically. Eight of Swords here is a transformation that needs to happen here. Maybe you're feeling trapped. Your area of opportunity is going to present itself when you are getting yourself out of this mental entrapment. You see his eyes are tied, his head is tied, but he is holding this whatever this is. I don't know, it's like a torture device or whatever it is, because these are like from I think Middle Age inspired. So like breaking free from your own mental binds here, very important, and transformation has to be happening in that manner, and that's where is the area of opportunity. Maybe there is something that you keep thinking and then thinking that, oh no, I can't do that, that's impossible for me. Seems like here that is a possibility for you. That's a given idea, that's a given something given to you, so you can execute it. Okay, nobody else can do it better than you are. Eight of Cups is here area of opportunity. This is a risky part that you have to walk away from who doesn't serve and support your cause, first of all. The second thing is, if you are you're an inspiring person, don't be sensitive to criticism. If the criticism is actually bringing you down, focusing on your vision is actually going to help you move away from that kind of like the things that are bringing you down, okay? Because this is actually a completion of a cycle. Maybe you have give up all the things that you desired in the past because of the negativity surrounding it. But this time, everything is going to be working for the better, so you don't have to be thinking about how the things cannot work, or maybe the downers that are not really supporting your cause. You can walk away from those. We have here Three of Wands, your final result here. Your wish fulfillment is going to lead to your life's beautiful adventure, okay? Maybe the adventure of your life is going to start happening when you start manifesting the things that you desire, when they start to show up in your reality, which is a beautiful thing here. So mental, the strain I see, not physical but mental most of the time. So you're breaking free from all that, which is a great thing. And finally, it's like the best thing that I have seen so far compared to the other signs. You're going to get the hand assistant guidance. All of them are going to show up in your life, and it will bring your wishes fulfilled, and also maybe even give you the opportunity to travel the world and go to the places you want to go, maybe move to the places that you want to live. Can be like doing the things you would like to do, okay? Let's see what your spirit actually sends you as a message. We can say like even the higher self. Let's see what they're suggesting you. We have memories. This is a yellow color. Yellow is the color of solar plexus, your joy center. The center of where your belly button is gives you joy. Memories, like I mentioned, we have the butterfly right here. Butterfly effect happening. Whatever that you're planting right now is going to be coming forward. The key is unlocking the doors of abundance to yourself, and the love, the rose indicates love. The things that you would love, like you're going to be romanticizing your life, basically. Memories can be holding you back. Let's see what the message is. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones and who are here in the spirit world. For neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. This is also a good sign that as maybe you are already receiving messages, symbols, signs from spirits, your spirit guides, and like the loved ones already, and they're guiding you towards something through the memories. The memories can remind you maybe what you wanted to do, what you used to love to doing, and that can, when you cultivate that more into your life, can attract, give you the inspirations to multiply the abundance in your life. Okay, let's see what your sigil is for this New Year's. I have actually pulled one. Mine came up as protection, and I put it on my wall and I stare at it every day, which actually is very fun to look at. Let's see what you have. You have successful career. Beautiful. You can interpret this in any way. If you're not really working, maybe manifesting a successful career, or you're retired, you haven't actually collected maybe the fruits really. It can be also like coming back as like a promotion, raising, or something that you're not really expecting to happen as well. You can use the sigil for, we have a W, kind of like a tense, and a reverse, an arrow is Sagittarius, fire energy. Maybe there's something unexpected developments are going to be happening if you can use the sigil. A happy working environment, pay rises, and promotions. Looking beautiful, guys. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.